He is hard to follow with the camera. I am having another day of not feeling so great, but yesterday was wildly unproductive, so I feel like I have to rally and get some stuff done today. It's also beautiful outside. I got dressed, I got moving, but I'm still not feeling too hot. I didn't tell you guys, I binge watched the series Upload all day yesterday. I watched the entire thing in a day. Oh hi, you're jumping into the laundry basket. This is cute, hold on. So clearly laundry is on the list of things I need to do today. Anyway, Upload. If you haven't heard of it, it's a Greg Daniels show, same guy that did The Office and Parks and Rec. And the, I guess, easiest, most broad explanation of it is when people die, your consciousness can be uploaded into like a virtual heaven. It is very good. I just started, well, restarted for like the 5th time the Clone Wars series. I've not been able to get into it, and I'm 3 episodes in. I'm doing a little better than I was before. It's like kind of slow sometimes. I know it gets better because everyone's talking about how incredible the finale was, but like Clone Wars friends, how long does it take to like really get going? I'll do better if I know like how much I gotta power through first. Watching Clone Wars, trying to get stuff done, hopefully spending some time outside. On top of not feeling well, I am absolutely exhausted today. My sleep schedule, I've mentioned before, is wild right now, and it's gotten worse. So the past couple of nights, I've been going to bed at like 8:30, 9:30, and waking up at like 2. And then I'm up from like 2 to 4, 2 to 5. Then I go back to sleep for another couple hours. I hate this so much. Last night was especially rough because I had a dream where Kylo was home. And so like all of my babies were under the one roof, and when I woke up I was crying. I had a hard time like relaxing and coming down from that, but eventually Kenobi and Hux snuggled me so much I fell back to sleep, which is great. So Hux is very preoccupied with the toys right now, and he's doing a lot of running around, and I have this knitting project I kind of put down since I got him. And I'm a little interested to see how he does when I'm knitting. We're gonna learn together if he cares at all or if he's totally unbothered. Kylo played with the knitting. Kylo would break the yarn mid-project for me. That was not my favorite. He'd chew on it and his teeth were just so sharp they would just razor slice it. Kenobi thinks the needles are toys a lot of the time, so like he'll sit next to me while I knit, and while this is going he kind of bats at it. That's not so bad, that doesn't really bother me, it's more cute than anything, but I'm just kind of waiting for Hux to realize what's going on. Okay, he's noticed. Are you unbothered? Chasing his tail. He is trying so hard to catch that. Oh my gosh, honey, he's still at it. The struggle is real. Crawled halfway up my leg to see what was going on, and then decided that his tail was far more interesting. That's the consensus on knitting with the kitten. Just did some poopy scooping in all the litter boxes, and I wanted to show you guys. I had Hux's pen all set up with a bed and everything originally, but he didn't need it. He didn't really need to be penned at all. So I am keeping the litter box and his food in here just while he's still super little. The big litter box is maybe too big for him currently. I had a water bowl, but he was just tracking litter into it. So the community bowl is just getting filled a little more shallow. And then I moved the bed back over here. So hopefully he'll use this big boy bed out of the pen here pretty soon. And this little Darth Vader came from Aunt Anne. Judging by the hair all over it, Kenobi likes it way more than Hux does so far. What do you think? Okay, well it seems like the first time was a fluke, and I'm gonna have a lot of trouble knitting with this one after all. That was too good to be true. Props to this brave little boy. I just vacuumed and he was like very okay with it. You're brave, Stinker. That is great to know because Kenobi really sheds, so I vacuum like very frequently. So far, Hux has been the bravest cat out of all the babies with the vacuum. Impressive. I forgot to tell you guys that last night's dinner was delicious. So yay for lots of leftovers. Okay, not the initial intended use for the TP, but I appreciate that you enjoy it. So I have this little project I want to do with Hux while he's so little, and he's sleepy right now, so I think it would be a good time to take advantage of him being tired and letting me get away with it. It's just one of those things where you get an impression of your pet's paw in clay. So I have the stuff out to do it. I just have to hope the kitty is willing. So this is just air dry clay, and it says knead it for about 2 to 3 minutes to make it softer, and we want to remove all the air bubbles, and I can hear it popping as I'm moving it around. Need to roll up the clay, shape it into approximately a 5-inch circle, a 1/4 inch thick. I do not feel like getting up to get measuring tools. I'm just gonna guess. They give you this little rolling pin, flatten it out. Hey baby. We're gonna do crafts together. If you like this little frame thing you can put it in, I'm honestly not at all pressed if this isn't perfect. I think stuff like this is actually cuter when it's like a little more crudely done. If it looks like the kitten did it, I'm fine with that. So it says you're supposed to do the pet paw imprint first and then cut out around it, but I feel like it's better to do this first. All right, here comes the hard part. Colin, look at this. Press it in. Good job. Can we do another one? Can we do back? Okay, he's little, there's not much weight behind it. You can hardly see these. I gotta clean off his little paws. And we tried. We tried. You're so little. I maybe should have waited till he was a little older to do this because he doesn't have that much weight to kind of like lean into it or anything. So I just did like a bunch of paw prints and I'll write his name in the middle of them, and then this is gonna air dry. Okay, this looks terrible. I really wish this kit didn't come with the air dry kind of clay. I think if it came with the normal clay, it would look a lot better and it would be a lot easier to like put the date in and stuff. I did the date and his name, and I said it was cuter when it's crude, but like I kind of wanted it to be a little better than this. This has to dry the imprint side up for 24 hours. And then I have to turn it over and let it continue to dry for another 24 to 36 hours. I guess we'll see in a couple days. Also, will I be able to paint it since there's air dry clay? That's the thing I'm gonna be able to do, right? Calling it a day for the vlog and spending the rest of it outside, resting and relaxing, trying to feel better. But I wanted to tell you guys I'm 6 episodes into the Clone Wars, and it's getting better. I like that Padme finally showed up on episode 4. I'm gonna spoil this. This show's been out for about 100 years, so if you haven't seen it and you're pressed by this, Also, like, I'm not very far into it, and you know how this ends anyway. Just finished the episode where R2 is missing, and Anakin is trying to save him, and after rewatching all of these prequels, I was having such a hard time understanding why people gave a crap about Anakin. Like, he's really dumb in those movies. Not a likable character. Like, I don't really think he has many redeeming traits. I think this Clone Wars series makes up for that in a big way. There was a scene where he's talking about R2-D2 being missing, and he's talking to Obi-Wan about it, and Obi-Wan's like, it's a droid, you're not supposed to get attached, just get another one. Excuse me, sir? Never in my life, General Kenobi. It's pretty much how Anakin reacted too, and I respected that. So 6 episodes in, we're doing better.